we are going to Disney World in 4 weeks.
4 weeks, which
4
means
weeks.
there are 4 Toon and Tuesdays before then.
So we're kind of doing like a mini series.
Yes.
The mini series does not have a name, but it's all about our favorite things in each of the parks. So every week we're going to do a different park. And this week?
This week we're starting with Animal Kingdom, which is sad because we're not going to Animal Kingdom this trip. So it's kind of just an homage to it because we're not even looking forward to it because we're not going there.
So we're going to answer some of our favorite things. We're doing our favorite attraction, our favorite show, our favorite place to eat, and our favorite memory.
Yes.
4 things. Sarah's going, I'm going, and then you guys are going to go down in the comments below.
Yes.
I want to know all the stories.
Yes. So first up, we're going to start with our favorite attraction, and I'm going to say that mine is Expedition Everest. I think ever since it arrived, I've gone on that more than any other attraction in the park. Theming is awesome. The ride is awesome. It feels like, I don't know, that encompasses Asia and Animal Kingdom to me. So I would go, if I had to pick one ride to go on, Expedition Everest.
I love the view from the top of the roller coaster.
Yeah.
But mine is not Expedition
That was
Everest.
actually the first thing of Disney World Peter ever saw. When we drove in on our college program, we came
through
from
the
that
west
way.
side of it.
And that was the first thing that Peter ever saw of Disney World, so.
My favorite attraction is Dinosaur. And I think that speaks for itself. I love the way it smells though, which I don't know. There's lots of like things that get talked about Disney World, tastes and smells. I feel like the smell of Dinosaur isn't talked about a lot.
Yeah.
But I love it.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to Test Track, but it definitely alludes you to Disney. What's next? Oh, favorite food. My favorite place to eat at Animal Kingdom is Flame Tree Barbecue. I think that there's nothing better than pulled pork sandwich on the water. There's a lot of hidden seating for Flame Tree Barbecue.
Oh, wow.
And
there's always animals.
There's always animals around. And it's, I don't know, it's just a nice quiet place.
Mine's got secret seating too because you don't realize how large it is when you're outside of it. But my favorite is Yak and Yeti, but the table service restaurant. Not the quick service, the table service portion.
Yeah.
Which is my favorite.
Then next up is our favorite show. Well, we have different ones. Mine is Festival of the Lion King. I was going back and forth between this and Nemo, and I think if I was more disappointed about missing one, it would be Festival of the Lion King. It just, I don't know, it just instilled inside of me that you go to Animal Kingdom, you have to see
It does
Festival
feel
of
like
the Lion
Disney
King.
World.
Yes.
But that's not my favorite.
No.
And if you guys have been following along with our adventures, you'll know that my favorite Disney Pixar movie is Finding Nemo, so Nemo the musical. And I just like, I could listen to the soundtrack, it gets stuck in my head randomly.
That does feel like I feel like
I
when
love
you're
Lion
in
King.
there watching Finding Nemo, you feel it
But like,
you're on vacation, it feels good.
For me, Festival of the Lion King feels like Disney World when I'm there. Nemo the musical makes me feel like Disney World 24/7.
It's probably because the music is only in Disney World. Like, you can't watch Finding Nemo and hear That's My Dad, you know, and you can watch Lion King and hear the same music. Obviously different performances and whatever, but I feel like it's true to, I think that's valid.
Right.
So last up are our favorite memories ever of being in Animal Kingdom. Mine is before me and Peter went to the parks together, and it is with my sisters and my mom. One time we were just waiting for Primeval Whirl. Was, you know, a normal day. We get on, and the second we get on Primeval Whirl, it had started pouring raining, and it was before they shut down the ride. It was before there was lightning. It was just like your typical torrential downpour. So we are on Primeval Whirl, just spinning and just like getting impaled by these raindrops, and we got off. We were soaking wet. I'll even put a photo in here. Like, it was so funny. We laughed about it forever, and it was just one of those things where it was like, you could not, you know, make that up. It happened. So that one's my favorite memory there.
My favorite memory in Animal Kingdom is the summer of 2012 after the college program. We became seasonal workers, and back when we were doing this, you had to work 120 hours a year to keep Disney World cast member status to get your benefits of getting yourself in the park for free, unlimited. 150, I think.
Yeah.
You get yourself in for the parks unlimited for free, and you get what's called a main gate. I think it's different now a little bit, but when we were there, it was called a main gate, and it got yourself plus 3 other people in the park 6 times a year. So it's kind of like your extra tickets. We went down. What was it? It was a holiday. It was a Monday. We got
It was like
down
the
to
end
Disney
of
World.
May, yeah.
Whatever federal holiday is in the end of May on a Monday. We got down and we were so excited because we were like, okay, we're gonna get our new IDs because you get a different set of IDs, and we're gonna go into the parks because Don was working in Animal Kingdom, and we wanted to go see him because we hadn't seen him since the college program. We were just excited, and so we get down there and the security office is closed. We can't get our ID. So we're like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? We need to go. We just couldn't wait for some reason. 3 more hours to see Dom. So we're like, you know what? Fine, we'll use one of our extra tickets, and you have to use them like you get 6 days. It's not like you get 24 tickets. You get 6 days of bringing up to 3 people in.
If you bring one person in, it's done.
It's
like
gone.
You don't get those extra 2 tickets.
And we already had that card because that wasn't a new card. It was just linked to our account. So we're like, okay, fine. I was like, fine, we'll use one of my main gates. And we're like, that's kind of ridiculous, but fine.
Especially since our family was coming down that summer and we needed those days. We figured out, we're like, we have enough. We were only going in the parks 5 days and we got 6 of them. So it was like...
So we went to go see our melancholy friend, Eeyore, when we were down in the theme parks, when we just couldn't not wait to get an Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So that was
and then
my
it was
favorite.
so fun after Dom was off of work. That was the first time we saw him. He had visited us earlier in that year, but it was like the first time we saw him in months. So it was in the Animal Kingdom
After
parking
living
lot
with
that
him
we
and
were like
becoming his best friend.
reunited and all that.
That's my favorite memory.
That is a good one.
And that's our favorites for Animal Kingdom. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel because we do lots of fun stuff.
Dom is coming
Dom's
this
coming
weekend to
in
Chicago.
a couple days, and we're hoping to film something while we're all together.
Yeah.
We're
We'll
going
make
to
a
Disney
return to the
World in
channel.
4 weeks. We're going to Disney World, so we're finishing up right now our Disney World May trip, and then we'll have new content for that.
Yeah,
So
and
give
it'll
us
be
a thumbs
different
up.
because it won't just be Peter and I. It'll be Dom and Victoria's girlfriend. We're also going to see Chelsea and Kristen a lot while we're down there. So
It'll be a lot of stuff.
should
It's a
be
shorter
fun.
trip, but we have a lot planned.
yes,
So
no
give us a
Animal
thumbs up.
Kingdom, but
Answer the questions below in the
Yes.
comments, and come back next week for. We haven't decided what park to do. Let's do studios next weekend.
Okay.
Next week.
cool. We'll do them youngest to oldest.
All right.
Alrighty,
Thanks, guys.
see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.